Today, you will learn a powerful new technique that will enable you to step into the state of your improved, perfected new self and powerfully accelerate the manifestation of the reality that perfectly aligns with your refined identity. Make an agreement with your rational mind to set aside doubts, eliminate internal arguments, and fully embrace the possibility of making true miracles an active and common part of your everyday life. You have absolutely nothing to lose by attempting this process, but the potential gains are truly immeasurable. By consistently returning to this simple meditative technique, even just once every couple of days, you are launching a powerful, undeniable movement toward your ultimate target reality. Phase 1. Preparation. Define the new, elevated version of yourself. Determine the specific parameters and characteristics, what you want to be doing, what you want to possess, and what opportunities are readily accessible to your new self. It is crucial not to linger excessively on this initial stage, as the rational mind may try to divert you down the wrong path, subtly injecting the image of a phantom ideal filled with imposed professions or societal achievements that aren't truly your own. If you genuinely do not know what you desire, here is a simple and effective trick. First, name the things you absolutely do not want in your life and the person you refuse to be. This task is instantaneous for virtually everyone. However, do not hold your attention on what you do not want. Immediately invert that negative statement into a positive affirmation. For example, if you say, "I don't want to be overweight and sick," invert that into, "I am vibrantly healthy and physically fit." As you immerse yourself in the following technique, new, increasingly refined details and specifics regarding your new reality and your successful role within it will naturally start flowing into your consciousness. Phase 2. Nullification, the reset. Before initiating anything new, we must first reset ourselves. We must nullify the current state of being. Announce a necessary time out from the world. Sit down or lie down comfortably, close your eyes, and allow yourself to become incredibly still, calm, and deeply relaxed. Consciously release all questions and pressing problems of the external world for this sacred moment. Gradually permit all judgments, expectations, labels, opinions, and reactionary thoughts to dissolve completely. You are ceasing to be the active participant in your life's drama. Instead, you simply observe your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Beyond the frantic clouds of the mind's thoughts lies the clear, infinite sky of your soul, always present, always silent, and always ready to accept clarity. If any extraneous or distracting thoughts begin to arise in your head, merely observe them floating away, effortlessly, like clouds drifting across the sky. Nullification signifies entering the elevated mode of the neutral observer, neither grasping for new things nor resisting the old ones. You are not identifying with these mental formations. If thoughts arrive, they easily depart, and you continue to relish the profound silence within your core. Phase 3. Fusion with the avatar. Following the reset, permit an image of the new, optimized version of yourself to manifest clearly and effortlessly in your imagination. This is the version of you that is already living the specific life you aspire to achieve. You are not simply visualizing a potential future. You are consciously recognizing that this perfected version of yourself truly exists as a fully realized avatar or a mannequin into which your consciousness can seamlessly step. First, observe the version of yourself for whom the desired reality has already come to fruition. Then, instead of continuing to observe this new version of yourself as a separate character, step fully and completely into its energetic field. Merge entirely with this avatar, the one who is already experiencing the reality you desire. See the world through its eyes. Feel its entire worldview and philosophical framework. Revel in this natural state of ease, genuine gratitude, and profound happiness that define its being. Push beyond the limits of mere visual pictures. Try to engage all your other organs of sense. Imagine your avatar entering the beautiful home of your dreams, where they already reside. Feel yourself touching the polished handle of the front door, stepping inside, and sensing the comforting aroma of the meal prepared by your loved one. You are not doing this merely to gain this reality in the distant future, but to fully experience the pure joy and fulfillment of that state right here, right now. You might feel a genuine, spontaneous smile beginning to spread across your face. Feel what you would feel if you were already living within that reality. This state likely includes sensations like deep gratitude, blissful happiness, unconditional love, tranquility, or a simple lightness of spirit. Touch the objects within your visualization, even smell them or attempt to taste them. The visual aspect only partially aligns you with the target avatar, but by incorporating intense feeling and multisensory input, you dramatically increase the effectiveness of the entire transformation process. Do not strain yourself or use brute effort. If you encounter difficulties the first time, simply return to this practice later. Your subsequent attempts will become progressively simpler and more pleasant. You simply allow the images and sensations to manifest. It is ineffective to merely look at visualization pictures devoid of emotion. If you look at something truly substantial or meaningful to you, you feel something when you are living that moment. To experience something magnificent in the future, you must launch that feeling right now. Rest in this powerful visualization for several minutes before gently allowing it to dissipate and concluding this part of the process by opening your eyes. Phase 4. Transfer of characteristics. The objective of this final and crucial stage is to adopt and transfer at least one key characteristic or core feeling of your avatar from the visualization into your current daily reality. By regularly returning to this technique, you will gradually extract and embody more and more desired characteristics and corresponding feelings. In the hours or days following the practice, go about your usual routine, but periodically ask yourself this guiding question. How would the new, advanced version of me approach this specific task or challenge? Do not attempt to introduce jarring, sudden changes. Physical reality is inherently inert. All true, lasting transformation processes unfold gradually and organically. Therefore, approach this technique playfully. Simply relish the deep inner knowledge that the quantum process has already been successfully initiated. You are not trying to prove anything to yourself, nor are you merely hoping this will happen in the future. You have stated your firm intention, activated the process, and you harbor no doubt whatsoever about its inevitable fruition. Instead of obsessively questioning when it will happen, you simply continue doing what the current flow of variations suggests, but you do so from your corrected, fully refined sense of self. You now possess the power to consciously refuse to assign importance or emotional weight to any events that seem to contradict the desired reality you have selected. Some undesirable situations may still linger in your physical reality, but they are transient and temporary. They are no longer sufficiently relevant or powerful to warrant the extreme, anxious reactions you used to have. These outdated situations no longer match your elevated new self, and consequently, they will soon fade into the background and then disappear entirely. You are now operating on entirely different vibrational frequencies. As for the wonderful situations you wish to manifest, they will begin to materialize precisely when you cease desperately needing them or exhaustively chasing after them. Instead, you start voluntarily and lovingly identifying with them, feeling them, here and now. Do not worry about the exact, intricate mechanism by which your current timeline will be restructured into the necessary chain of events leading to your desired goal. You are not expected to foresee precisely how to act in the material world, and sometimes everything unfolds far more simply and quickly than you can imagine. Simply remain alert and ready for the emerging opportunities and intuitive signs. For example, if your goal is to own a thriving business with many new clients, and potential clients suddenly reach out to you via email, the obvious inspired action would be to write a confident reply, instantly casting off any professional insecurity from the past. Or, if you aspire to a new reality where you maintain an ideal body weight, and a few days later you feel a sudden, intense desire to finally start drinking water instead of sugary soda, the obvious action is to immediately follow that impulse. You must strive for a stable, positive, emotional background. Do not attempt to pursue your goal through struggle or suffering, or by forcing actions that are in complete contradiction or misalignment with your new self. Based on your new, improved self-perception, specific necessary events will start occurring, and you will instinctively know how to act. Instead of letting physical reality dictate your terms and reactions, you can now use it powerfully to your advantage. This may include physically visiting places you would want to visit if your desired reality were already true, or networking with people in the exact sphere you aspire to enter, and so on. In this way, you are continually practicing the wearing of your new behavior and interacting with the world as the person who already lives in that specific desired reality. Once you genuinely understand how something feels, the ease, the joy, the peace, it is already permanently yours. Your internal receiver is now precisely tuned to the frequency channel, whose perfect picture you are determined to see materialize in your physical reality.